Hey guys, welcome back to the little tiny house shed build. It's a 12 by 16, 12 foot deep and 16 foot wide. So I just wanted to show you what I did so far. I am not very smart, but I managed to get the building square. And I wanted to just share with you what I did to do that. So got my first post started back there. That's where the corner of the building is supposed to go, right? And then I used this guy here, and I leveled off. I put a string over to here with a pin, cement pin, and a string, and I held that guy over there against the post, so the long part was facing this way, and then I lined the string up with the edge, so that way I can kind of point the post this way. And then I went a little bit past that, pinned it off, and then when I came in to put this other post in, I don't know if you can see like where I marked that little black mark right there. That little black mark is exactly 12 feet off the post back there. So yeah, it's 12 feet. So I just basically lined up the edge of the post with the string, and this string wasn't there yet, so I got that in, and then once that was there, then I put a pin in over here, and I measured over to there, like 18 feet or something, just past the pin. You can see the other pin on the other side. And I did the same thing right here. I put I think they call it a speed square, I think it's called a rafter square, but drywall T-square, that's what it's called. And I put that right here, corner of the post with the long end going that way. And then I got over here and I moved the string until the line was perfectly lined up with the long side of that. And once that was there, then I moved on to that post. I did the same thing over there, got the edges, molded the edges to touch. I also got a, where the heck is it? There's a post level, which I highly recommend if you're doing something like this to get that. That's basically it goes on top of the post and it has the rubber band. And it essentially tells you what both sides of the post are level. So use that, and then got it inside there. There's these little post savers that go around the post. It's supposed to be 20-year guarantee. I don't know if that's true or not, but figured it couldn't hurt. So they're cemented in just a bit. The dirt goes all the way up to the bottom of that post saver label, and they're heat shrinked on there. Here's a good look at another one here. It doesn't go all the way down, just kind of goes right there. But they're about 80 bucks for 10 of them at Home Depot, shipped here to Hawaii. So I figure, 80 bucks gives a little bit more peace of mind. So that's what it is. So anyways, these posts are in and measured, from here to the edge of the post to the edge of the post there, it's 12 feet. And then from that edge of the post to that edge of the post, it's 16 feet. And you guessed it, that one's also 12 and this one is also 16. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I didn't know how to do that until today, by the way. I had no idea this was going to work. And I tried so many different ways to get this building square. I had the post in the ground. I was over here shifting posts side to side and trying to get the diagonal, because the biggest thing is getting the diagonal from the corner pin there to here, like 240 inches or something. So the diagonals are supposed to match, right? Like all your side dimensions have to be exact, and then the diagonal has to also be the same, because if this one is different from there to there than it is from there to there, then that means that this whole side is shifted one way or the other. It's not a perfect square, right? So that's why I use these string lines to get everything squared off, along with that drywall square dealy though there. Got that at Ace Hardware for like 20 bucks. Great deal. And the post level, I don't see it. It must be inside. Started cleaning it up a bit. But the post level was like 10 bucks. And that's here in Hawaii. So if you're somewhere else in the world, it may be cheaper than that. But here, that's what it was. So got the building squared up. Got the 4 pins in. That one went in first. Got cemented in first. That was kind of the starting point. Kind of angled it how I wanted the building to be. And what I mean by that is, you know, you can have this post go this way or that way, you know, so however you want the building to angle out, you want to set your first post to do that. So, you know, I could have put that post more this way and made it more squared off with the lot, but I didn't. I put it a little bit off, slightly off. We got an ocean view back that way. So, yeah, that's how it is. But basically, next step is to set the I guess the floor height. It's not going to be at the top. It's going to be lower. I want to set it to where I can crawl underneath there and mess with the plumbing and whatnot. So, I'm thinking probably going to cut it to where it has about, I don't know, maybe 2 feet. Sounds like a good number. Maybe 2.5 feet. We'll see. But next step is to get the other center and these guys in, basically the other posts, and then connect all of it with 2x6s. And I've seen a couple different ways online of people doing this. I don't know what's right, what's wrong. I've seen guys and gals come in and notch this side of it and this side of it, so the 2x6 sits on top of this, and then it nails into this little square that's left right here. You know, the other one comes in right there. And I've also seen it to where it's on the outside. So I think, since this is exactly 16 feet, I'm going to notch it. So I'm going to set a ledger board down lower, well, right here, down lower, where the, basically at the bottom, the top of the ledger board will be the bottom of the floor joist, right? I'm going to set that and then measure up and then chop these things off all level. And I'll use the string to level them out. I figured that part out. That's easy. You get one of these little guys, a little line level. And you can see it's not level right now, but as the string comes up, it gets level, right? So you just kind of got to set the string height all the way around. Use that little bugger to check to make sure they're all level. Just level all the way around, all of them. And once they're all level, then you know, in theory, you should have the same line around the outside, and that's where your floor can go. So that's it. It's been a frustrating day. Started this morning at I guess about 9 o'clock or so, 8 o'clock maybe, something like that. But yeah, it's been quite a mess, and I'm sure that there's some guys out there, gals out there, that could have probably had this knocked out in about an hour or two. That's not me. I'm not that guy. I've got to research everything, figure everything out, and then once I do it, it never works out. I got to do it like 5 or 6 times before it's right. But that's how you learn. That's how you get better. And that's why I've documented this, to kind of show other people what I had to do, what I had to go through, in hopes that maybe it saves you a couple minutes, you know? So if it does, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. That helps me out quite a bit on my channel. And if you like the video, hit the like button. Leave a comment below. If you have any suggestions, positive, negative, whatever you want to do, leave them. You know, I'd like to hear from you. You know, I like advice, and if something doesn't seem right, if you think I could do something better, let me know. All right. Thanks for watching. You guys have a great day.